y'all, it is time to transform our leftover dirty rice that we had from the other night into a totally different meal. And I love to do that because this doesn't go to waste. And we can use the leftover, and it just tickles me, and it's literally a different meal. I've got some bell peppers. You can use all green or whatever color you want. I got one of each color here, aren't they pretty? And I'm going to hollow out each one of them. That's the only thing extra that we need there. And 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. And I'm going to drain the juice just a little bit, and I'm going to drain it into this a little bit of water, about a 1/4 cup of water. You see, it's not much extra juice here. Just like that, I just use the lid to kind of press down just a little bit. They don't have to be like dry drained, okay? And I'm going to get these, and another thing we need is some cheese. Any kind that's left over in the refrigerator. You don't need much of it. We're just going to top our stuffed bell peppers. So, I had some shredded Velveeta. Sometimes I use cheddar. Well, Mexican blend, Italian blend, it doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to get you down here and show you how I hollow out these bell peppers. Can y'all see it good? I believe you can right there. I'll use this green one. You just take and wash your bell peppers really, really well, okay? And I'll just kind of shave the tip top off right there. That's all. Save this. It will go into a freezer bag, which I have right here, because I make chicken stock for gumbos and all sorts of things. Any kind of chicken stock, and you can use that to make your chicken stock. Perfect. And stick that in your freezer, okay? I'll have green onion tops in there, and bottoms, and celery pieces, and all sorts of stuff in there to make chicken stock with. And then I go in and I hollow out the bell pepper, these little veins, and this seed part. See if I do that without making a terrible mess. There we go, look at there, almost in one piece. Wonderful. I think I see 2 seeds. No, just one. That was very good, and that's all we're going to do. I'm going to do this with the others. Now, he stands really well, and I've got a casserole dish, and I spray it with non-stick cooking spray. So he'll stand in there really well. If you get one that won't stand very well, like he actually acts like he's going to stand, he's just a little crooked, so he's okay. But if he doesn't, just shave. Don't cut into your bell pepper, but just shave a little bit on the bottom on that part. And see how he stands even better?
Y'all, do you see these beautiful little daffodils? John does this every year. He picks me these out of our yard. Sometimes he stopped on the side of the road if he sees them, but we have lots of them in our yard. We live here on a farm place that his grandparents established way back in the early 1900s, and it had been in their family since the 1800s. So these things have been growing for quite some time here on the farm, and they smell to me like what I think heaven would smell like, because they smell so pretty and so light and just make you feel good to smell them. But anyway, I thought I'd send them here and share with y'all what John does. Isn't that the sweetest thing? He's been doing that for 25 years. I know he has. He'll pick these every year, and it's always a surprise. He'll come in and find him a little mason jar or something I've got in the kitchen, and I'll come in the kitchen and I'm like, ah! If I'm not home, when I get home, I'm excited about it, and I don't know, it just brightens my day and my year every time. And I love this because this comes out before spring. It's not quite spring here, and these have popped out, and it's just like a new hope, you know, a new year, a new hope. I love it. And so anyway, these are real special to me, and I want to brag on John, what he does. He has done that for me for years and years, and he never has failed, not in 25 years, to find me some daffodils and surprise me with them. So anyway, I'm just going to share with y'all today. We'll finish making our little recipe with these daffodils. I've got our bell peppers hollowed out, and since I've been touching those daffodils, let me wash my hands. Okay, y'all, I'm back real quick. Okay, here's what we got to do now. We take our dirty rice, just that simple and easy. We cooked hard one night, and we're not tonight. And we take these petite diced tomatoes that we just kind of drained. It's got a little bit of juice left in there, and that's perfectly fine. There'll be a little moisture and some flavor flav. And those were already salted. They weren't like unsalted petite diced. If they were, you might need to add a little bit of salt because you don't want to pull all the saltiness out of your dirty rice. Okay, and you know we poured some of that tomato juice and a little bit of water in here. We're going to use that for their steam bath. Can you see what I'm doing? I think y'all can. I think you can. Okay, now all we're going to do is merely just stuff our bell peppers right here. This is a weeknight and I'm trying to, y'all see I'm dressed to go work out. I tell you, every week I'm like, Amy, you gotta get serious about this. I just keep trudging along. I keep thinking, is it gonna show one day? Would it? Will it? I don't know. I remember being a teenager and I could just think about cutting back for the week and I'd lose 5 pounds and it was just no problem. And even in my 20s and my 30s, it was just a thought, you know, and next thing you know, I lost a few pounds and it was just great. And that's not the case anymore. No, it isn't. I have to work, and I think, good grief, what if I wasn't working at it? Amy? Y'all see how I'm kind of pushing it down in there? I like them good and full. A lot of people use this just for their meal because it's got meat in that dirty rice and vegetables. You've got your bell pepper. A lot of people might eat it with a green salad, any kind of salad you like, or maybe a piece of French bread. We don't do bread during the week because we're trying to watch our calories during the week, but we give ourselves a break on the weekend, so we're just fine with that. Y'all looking at me going, yeah, I mean, I tell you do. Right. But anyway, John, he's rotten. Y'all know he's rotten. So I will fry some chicken with this also, or some piece of fried meat. Sometimes I'll fry a pork chop or a baked pork chop, but he doesn't think that's enough meat in here. I remember when we first married, I tried one night, you know, it's good, it's healthy to go meatless at least one night a week. So I said one night, I was like, baby, would you eat a grilled cheese? And he said, okay. Well, I made it, and he got up before he was finished. He said, oh, I got to make some kind of meat or something. I need a piece of ham or some bacon or something. So I learned real quick, like, that he just had to have some meat. Now, growing up with his mama, he ate cereal most nights. So, well, when we were dating, I talked to him, what you eating? Cereal? And I was cooking big old meals. So don't you know he was ready to get married up to me, wasn't he? Okay, guys, these are like, woo. These, and I've still got some left over, and I won't freeze that. It's not really enough to do, but about one more bell pepper. So, that is a lot less waste, isn't it? I know it. Okay, I'm going to get y'all back down here and show y'all how I'm going to put these in the oven. Y'all hang on, hang on. There we are. Scooting y'all along this island. I'll start bumping into stuff. Okay. Alright, you see this water and a little bit of that tomato juice in there? I pour that in the bottom, just about an, I don't know, ½ inch deep. And that's going to steam these bell peppers. Guys, I got to yakking and went on and put cheese on there. And I didn't need to do that yet. I never do. Of course, I get on here with y'all and I do it. Now I'm going to cover it really good, and I'm going to slide it into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And then we'll put our cheese on there. Hey y'all, we've got them out of the oven. Let's see what they're going to be looking like for us. Ooh, nice and steamed. And the steam made the colors of, like, say, the green one more vibrant. Really pretty. Uh-oh. I toggled one of mine over. Yes, I did. Get back up there, buddy. You're hot. You are hot. Now we're going to put the cheese on. Oh, goodness. All right. Any cheese, they'll all be good. Even if you just have some sliced cheese, you can put sliced cheese on top of it. It's not going to hurt a thing, is it? No. Sure isn't. We like lots of cheese. Lots and lots and lots of cheese. Why not, huh? This is so good too. I love that bell pepper. It's such a fresh addition. A nice piece of bell pepper with our dirty rice, our stuffed bell peppers. We're gonna quit calling it that now, huh? It's just a little bit left. I may as well put that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put this back in the oven for just 10-15 minutes and let the cheese get bubbly. Alright guys, there you have it. The cheese is melted. Ooh, and they smell so good. So y'all gonna do this for a really quick weeknight supper. Again, we cooked hard one night and one night we did not, but we're still eating just as good, aren't we? Bye-bye, guys. Another thing I wanted to tell y'all about was if you also wanted to do stuffed cabbage, that would be perfect to take your little cabbage leaves that you boil and soften and wrap that in there. You could put cheese inside it. You could put cheese on top of it. You could put a can of cream and mushroom soup with maybe some milk in it to thin it down, or some broth in it, and bake you that in the oven as well, other than the stuffed bell peppers. So there's other options too. So I just want to go on and tell you that, because I'm not doing that tonight.